I think we've got a few now tailwinds that are beginning to develop, and we've moved through a lot of those headwinds in the macro. I think some of that has now been pushed aside, priced in. The war situation's obviously easing, which is fantastic. We're also moving into a period where we will see far more pressure on Jerome Powell to begin cutting rates. And we know that a lot of the central banks in the world are already easing quite heavily, which is great. This period takes time. So just like we saw in, I believe it was 22, 23, that period where we see a tightening regime because inflation reared its ugly head, takes time to slow that down. Same on the other side. We've got now Trump and Besant and the administration effectively admitting that there is nothing that stops this train of debt and spending. They're going to try and grow their way out of it, which means investment. It means liquidity. It means money. Austerity has now been put aside, which was Doge to a degree. Great. I think there's a great message behind it and a great movement behind it. But unless they're cutting entitlements, which is social security, the military budget, health, not going to fly. Especially as we're heading towards midterm. So they've done what they can, and now it's just open the floodgates. And Trump said openly he wants lower interest rates. He wants to get them down to about 1%, that type of region, to turbocharge the economy. And you will see that now as we head towards the midterms in the United States. There is going to be a real push to juice the markets leading into the next election cycle, which it just seems like we've just had the election the other day. Then we have the midterms, which then decide the balance of Senate and Congress moving forward. It does seem like the Republicans are probably going to do pretty well in the midterms at this point. We will see there's lots of water to go under the bridge, but lots of regulatory shackles are being unleashed for crypto and liquidity as well. So